Hello there! This week I'm going to learn how to speak Irish, or at least speak with an Irish accent. Today is day one, which is to say that I haven't actually done anything yet. I wanted to know what my accent sounded like before and what it's going to sound like in 7 days. God, I hope I don't offend anyone who's actually Irish. Since I haven't looked into it yet, I don't know exactly what kind of Irish accent I'll be learning. My only plan is to talk into this webcam like a loon every day so I can see how my progress changes. Let's get to it. So it's midnight, and I just got off work, and I've watched a few YouTube videos today. So, let's read some James Joyce. Two gentlemen were in the lavatory at the time and tried to lift him up, but he was quite helpless. He lay curled up at the foot of the stairs down which he had fallen. They succeeded in turning him over. His hat had rolled a few yards away, and his clothes were smeared with the filth and ooze of the floor on which he had lain, face downwards. His eyes were closed, and he breathed with a grunting noise. A thin stream of blood trickled from the corner of his mouth. I came up with a phrase to help me practice those open vowels. All of a tall blonde walked into the forest looking for dollars. The Irish also seem to attack the emphasis on the words with multiple syllables. You know, I thought while we're here, let's look at some beautiful cars that my grandfather has. This is his garage. What a shining jewel is this car here.
During that earthquake in Aquila in 2009, one person survived for 60 hours. So we do hear miracle stories.
It is a 1956 Kaiser Manhattan. So as I've been practicing, I've been trying to just change my pitch a lot more as I'm walking through a sentence. Especially the guy I've been watching. At the end of his sentence, the very last syllable seems to always be the one that goes up. That seems to be how he finishes his sentence, almost like it's a musical phrase. I finished that last video about a week ago, and there are a couple of things I wanted to say to finish it off. I wanted to know what my accent sounded like before and what it's going to sound like in 7 days. First, it is so important to have someone to listen to when you're trying to talk differently than what you're used to. I chose Irish because it's an accent that I've always been very fond of, but as to what type of accent I wanted to learn, I wasn't sure when I started, so I started to look up videos, and I came across a guy named Conor McGregor. And this whole time I've really just been trying to sound like the guy. He's a UFC fighter from the south of Dublin, so that's the accent I've really been working on. And of course there are lots and lots of different Irish accents that you could work on. Anyway, last thing, next week is going to be my last skill week as I'm off to Spain. So please come by next week for a new skill and a new week. Thanks everyone.